Since it's been over 6 months since the Galaxy S24 was released, Samsung is probably preparing to launch the Fan Edition version soon. In fact, the design and features of the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition leaked a few days ago, and now we also know when it might be coming out. A report from It News says that Samsung plans to launch the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition in October 2024 and the Galaxy S16 in December 2024. This schedule is similar to last year when the Galaxy S23 Fan Edition was released on October 4. However, the S23 Fan Edition didn't reach Europe until early 2024, so we'll have to wait and see if the S24 Fan Edition will also be released in stages. The Galaxy S24 Fan Edition has surfaced again on a well-known benchmark test, this time with the Exynos 2400 chip inside. The latest test confirms that in its home country, this Fan Edition phone will use Samsung's own chip. Samsung used Exynos and Snapdragon chips from the Galaxy S22 series in the Galaxy 23 Fan Edition instead of the newer chips from the Galaxy S23 series. Because of this, fans have been curious if the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition will also use older chips. A benchmark test from a month ago confirmed that the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition won't use older chips. Instead, it will have the same Exynos chip as the Galaxy S24 and Galaxy S24 Plus. It makes sense since Samsung didn't release a flagship Exynos chip in 2023. The Exynos 2400 was the obvious choice, as selling a high-end phone with a 2-year-old chip would likely draw a lot of criticism. What about Snapdragon chips? Would the S24 Fan Edition use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in some markets or at all? While the Exynos 2400 is a great chip, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is even better, and many Samsung fans prefer Galaxy phones with Qualcomm chips. Currently, there's no evidence of a Snapdragon version of the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition, so we'll have to wait and see what Samsung has planned for its Fan Edition lineup. If a Snapdragon version does come out, it will probably be available only in a few countries like the US, Canada, and China. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. A major leak about the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition has surfaced months before its release, revealing nearly everything we need to know about this much-anticipated phone. It seems Samsung is preparing to deliver a strong mid-range option that closely mirrors the design and features of its flagship Galaxy S24 series. According to official images shared by Android Headlines, the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition will be available in 5 colors: blue, graphite, mint, silver, and yellow. Design-wise, it strongly resembles the Galaxy S24, featuring flat glass panels on both the front and back, flat aluminum sides, and rounded corners. However, the Fan Edition screen has slightly thicker bezels, particularly at the bottom. The phone sports a 6.7-inch OLED display with a full HD Plus resolution and a smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. It can reach an impressive brightness of up to 1,900 nits and is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, ensuring it can withstand everyday use. The device also has an IP67 rating, making it dust and water resistant. In terms of cameras, the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition is well equipped. It features a 10-megapixel front camera for selfies, a 50-megapixel main rear camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and an 8-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom. These specs indicate that the Fan Edition will perform well in mobile photography. Under the hood, the phone is expected to be powered by the Exynos 2400 processor in most regions, while the US version might come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chip. Although the exact RAM and storage configurations haven't been confirmed, it's likely to offer 12 GB of RAM with either 256 GB or 512 GB of storage. The battery capacity is set at 4,565 mAh, which Samsung claims can deliver up to 78 hours of audio playback and 29 hours of video playback on a single charge. The Galaxy S24 Fan Edition is expected to ship with Android 14 Base 1 UI 6.0 and could receive Android OS updates for up to 7 years. Additional features include stereo speakers, an under-display fingerprint reader, 5G connectivity, Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, NFC, and a USB Type-C port. The phone should support 25W fast wired charging, wireless charging, and reverse wireless charging. With last year's Galaxy S23 Fan Edition seeing a price increase in several markets, it's possible the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition could be priced around $649 in the US. What do you think about the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition? Is it a worthy upgrade? Share your thoughts in the comments below.